Hey folks, fresh off major back surgery, the girls said, listen John, you gotta get off the couch and help us. So here they have me making our pizza crust today, but I told them only under one condition, that I had to have a beautiful assistant. So here she is, my wife Shelley. We're gonna preheat the oven at 425 and I'll have my assistant do that for me. I'll get her to spray the pans for us. And I'm going to get right to it. We use an extra virgin oil today. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of that. Distilled white vinegar, 2 teaspoons of that. I'll have my assistant get me some warm water. I'm going to use 1.25 cups of that. Tell you, life on the couch has been good. My back surgery was great. I'm out of pain, 100%, feeling good. They're just starting to kill me now. Here's my warm water. We're going to do 1.25 cups. My cup. Plus my 1/3. Go ahead, mix in. This is so simple, they even got the guy off the couch to do it. This could be disastrous, folks.
Slowly. Now you can use any oil. You can use the soybean oil, the canola oil, or blend. We just like using the olive oil, but you can use anything you have in the house.
Just make sure it's gluten-free. And even if you don't have a gluten intolerance, we have so many people requesting this pizza crust because the crust just tastes so good. It's got a great flavor. So you don't have to be gluten intolerant to eat this pizza. You'll love it. You don't want it to be real stiff, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more water here. You don't want to beat on the beater here.
You don't want the dough to resist the beaters. So you want it to flow and be a little loose and not a real stiff dough.
And you'll be able to tell because it'll start sticking to the side of the bowl and all that, and that's not what you want. A little bit more. Just keep playing with it. You'll be able to tell. You'll see a nice flow. It's got a little bit of wetness to it. What do you think, my lovely assistant?
You can do a little bit more water. And then you should be able to turn it up. You want to beat it for about 2 minutes.
Okay, a little bit more water. Here we go.
Yep, looks good.
Put the pedal to the metal.
That's really good. This right here.
Alright, all that fun's done. I'll tell you what, these drugs they have me on after that back surgery, woo-hoo, make me a little bit loopy. We'll see how I do with this. Patting out my dough. We like to make 3 10-inch crusts. That works the best with this dough. Get a nice, crisp, thin crust pizza.
These are just regular, cheap pizza pans bought at the local grocery store.
Yeah, they're only about 14 inches wide. Get yourself a nice pan like that. Just dole this out evenly, just plop it right on there. Plop. It's great to do with the kids. Keeps them busy.
Notice how loose it is. It's not a real stiff dough at all.
And it's very sticky. All right. I think we're in business. I'm gonna sprinkle some rice flour on it. You can use any type of flour you want, any type of gluten-free flour. We use rice flour. You're very liberal with it. You can't hurt it. It's just so sticky that when you go to pat it out, you're gonna need something to help you, and that's what the flour does. All right, you want to be real gentle with this thing. Just pat it out. Starts to get a little bit sticky. You can put some more rice flour on it. You can't hurt it with the rice flour. You just don't want it to stick to your fingers. When you start to feel it get sticky, just throw the flour. Nice and gentle. Patting it out to a nice dough. I like to spin my plate. Of course, you can't toss this dough like you can the regular pizza dough.
Everybody has their own technique. I just keep pushing it out to the size that I want. Nice and gentle. No manhandling it.
I've seen little kids make heart shapes, make animals, make half moons. They get creative.
Then I go ahead and make my little edge for the crust. Good.
Gotta baby it. Starts to get sticky. First couple times I did this, looked like I had gloves on. I just went at it like a gorilla. You gotta go gentle with it. And then once you feel it starting to get sticky, throw this rice flour on it. Can't tell you it won't hurt it, but it sure helps get a nice round pizza crust. Building a little crust on there. Hold my toppings, hold my sauce. All right. Oven should be ready for us. And we are good to go. All right, great. We got them in the oven. We're going to pre-bake them for 10 minutes. When we pull them out, there's a couple of things you can do. You can make your pizza right there to be eaten. You could also top the pizza and then freeze it. Or what we're going to do is we're just going to take the plain crust out at that point. We're going to wrap it up and freeze it so we can make things later.
Pizza's ready, off the couch.
Here I come, honey. Here I come. Ah, no rest for the weary. Another indicator on whether the pizzas are done or not is if you just kind of reach in, and if you can take your spatula and get underneath it and move it around a little, you might have to just kind of ease it off the plate a little. You know it's done. So these look like they are. Yep, I can get under there pretty good. Kind of loosen them up a little. We are good to go. That's one. That's two. What a great assistant, reminding me those pizzas were done. So here they are. Now remember, at this point, you can freeze them, top them, and freeze them, top them, put them back in for 20-25 minutes. Now any extra rice flour that's on there, just kind of tap it off. No worries. And that's it. Taste the gluten-free pizza crust, the best you will ever taste. I challenge you. Thank you.